Okay. I have a really small V tool here. I have a little larger one. Here's a 1/4 inch. This is probably what more people are gonna have is a 1/4 inch. So I'm just going to follow that line I got set in for our eyelid on our upper eyelid. Okay. And I swoop those corners. Okay, look right here. I'm gonna mark this in with a pencil. On these corners, I kind of swoop it out on the edges. I hope y'all can see that. I kind of go out towards the edge of the face on the corners here. That just gives it a little extra flair, a little extra. Yeah, that's about it. There's a little extra flair. I almost messed up. We need to put in this little dip in between his eyebrows. Alright. It don't take a lot of detail to make one of these little guys. Women absolutely love these things. I don't know why. I guess they, I guess my women love them because they're little desk trinkets, right? Take them to the office, put them on your desk. People come by, and then they get to say, "Oh, so and so handmade that for me." So, all right, we're gonna come back in, create that real thin profile right here on the edge. On this edge, it's real thin, and I like leaving mine sharp, just because I believe that the sharpness helps promote the detail that's in it. Okay. Come in here in the bottom of the V cut, run a stop cut all the way through the bottom of that V cut. Alright. We're going to come down. I say come down, it's really going up, but you see I flip and turn my carving like crazy so that I can get the most controlled angle. Alright. Here we go. Now we got 2 upper eyelids. I don't put lower eyelids in these guys because I just don't think it looks right. And I don't put eyebrows on them neither. I will put an eyebrow swell above his eyelids. Alright, that looks really good. I think that looks really good. Now, this brush and some soap and water will take off all these pencil lines. Alright. Let me find... yeah. Now, we're gonna... I know I'm jumping all around this thing, but I'm trying to keep things... One there. One there. We'll put his nostrils in. Put 1. Put 2. Come in here at the base of the upper lip. Go in. Remove that chip. Oh, that was being stubborn. I didn't roll. There we go. This one's being real stubborn. There we go. Got him. Now, what we're going to do now, we got snot trough teeth. We're going to round over the inside of the bottom lip. I'm just going to round it over. No sharp corners. Okay? I'm going to do the same thing to the upper lip. I'm just going to round it over ever so slightly. Like that. And just kind of come back in here, look him over. If he looks like he's got a little chunky cheek, thin it out, you know. Now I'm gonna take this 5/8 soft V tool by OCC Tools. I love this thing. I don't know if you guys, it looks like a really big tool for this project, but really it's not. And then you're gonna come in, keep your distance away from that top eyelid, and we're gonna put in our eyebrow swells with this. Just like that. Right? Do this one. When you're working with these small carvings like this and these really sharp push gouges, please wear your glove, folks, because you can slip around and be sure enough in a hurt locker in a hurry. I use the side of that V tool to feather that on back like this. Alright. Come in here, we'll make one more little cut. Got some chatter. Clean them up as we go, okay? Clean them up as we go. Okay, now we're going to grab our pencil and we're going to look from the top and we're just going to kind of create some lines. Bring that one like it would have been coming through his face on down and through here. And I think I generally do about 5 of these. I'm not real, I don't count them. And this one's going to get 4 because of the way I quartered everything off. Basically, we're putting our corners back in, guys. Then we're going to take our V tool, and I start in the center, and I work up. Be careful when you get up here towards this stem. You want to hit the base of the stem, but you don't want to break it off, okay? Alright, start in the middle. Run it on up here. We're in our grooves, our pumpkin grooves, okay? Alright, like so. And they ain't got to be perfect. You just don't want them like super deep and sharp like I did right here. So we're going to take the side of our V tool, kind of feather this one back. I got a little overzealous right here around his face with my depth. Just kind of thin it back a little bit. I'm going to start this one right in between his eyebrows. I'm just going to bring it up just like that, and we're going to continue it underneath his chin just like that, and that's going to give us that there and that there. It's going to give us something to work with to kind of thin his face up and make everything kind of like that. Thin him up a little bit over here. Thin him up a good bit over here. Alright guys. Oh, let's do one other thing. Let's take a softer gouge and let's just run right up next to this nose and bring it out away from the top of these cheeks just a bit. Not much. Just to add a little bit of extra definition there. Come down the side of that nose swell. You can look at your carving 100 times and not be satisfied with it, and just keep picking at it. But at some point in time, you got to say enough's enough. Call it a day. Like that. See how much more that helped out? Just by running this right down through here one time, really 2 times, and then taking from the base right off the edge of the nose, pulling it back into this smile line. It made a big difference. Okay, and I know he's kind of ugly and craggly, but he's got a lot of pencil marks and stuff on him right now. But in the end, when you get him all cleaned up, oh, we'll put some we're gonna have him looking off in this direction, so we're gonna put, when you paint him up, put his pupils in, put one down here on the bottom of this eye and one kind of, yeah, in this fashion. That way he's kind of looking that way like, what you say, huh? I get that look from my 16-year-old all the time, huh? So, but anyhow, when he's all scrubbed up, that's what it'll look like. This was from 1 1/4 inch, a piece of 1 1/4 inch. That's why he's a lot smaller diameter. And that's what we got. That's our project, folks. Work with it. It's really good practice for faces. This one needs to be this one needs a little help up here and a couple other spots, but I just don't want to run this video too long. I want it to be done in 4 parts, and I'll keep going back over him and feathering things in and all that. But until we meet again on our next project, y'all keep your blade sharp, keep your blade in the wood. Y'all have a good day.